Here's a situation that we see all too often. Let's say you filed a disability application, submitted your medical records, and reported the date your disability started. You were approved for benefits, but now Social Security is telling you you weren't disabled until months later than you say. How is it possible for Social Security to decide when your disability began, and what can you do if they're wrong? When you fill out an application for disability benefits, you must give a concrete date when your disability began. This is called the alleged onset date, or AOD. You're stating that you've been unable to work since this date and are owed benefits from this date forward. So if you're approved, your past due benefits should cover the months from this date up to the present day. In some cases, Social Security will disagree with the date that applicants claim their injury began. If Social Security can find evidence that proves your disability began later, it can establish its own date of injury, called the Established Onset Date, EOD, and only pay benefits from that date forward. If your disability date is changed, you could possibly lose hundreds or thousands of dollars in retroactive payments. When you're approved for disability benefits, you can potentially receive retroactive payments up to a year prior to your application date. In order to get 12 months in back pay, your disability must have begun at least 17 months before you applied due to the mandatory 5-month waiting period. Your injury onset date can also affect whether or not you're approved for benefits, since applicants are required to be disabled or expected to be disabled for at least 12 months to qualify for disability. Your date of onset serves as the starting point of this 12-month period. If you've been approved for benefits but lost back pay due to Social Security's established onset date, you can appeal the onset date by asking for reconsideration. However, asking for a review of the established onset date will trigger a review of your entire case, so Social Security could reverse your disability determination. Sometimes, at the time of your hearing, there'll be a recommendation by your attorney to amend your onset date. This recommendation is based on a review of the evidence and an explanation of the advantages and disadvantages. Like many aspects of Social Security disability law, onset dates and back pay are complicated issues. It helps to have someone in your corner who understands the law and will fight for your rights. For a free evaluation of your situation, call us at Cuddigan Law.